Welcome back to our Book of Exodus short series. This is episode 5. Last time, Moses stood before the burning bush as God called him to deliver Israel. Now, the story continues, and every detail matters. Moses was 80 years old when the Lord prepared him to return to Egypt. Not young, not strong in his own eyes, but chosen, seasoned, and shaped by decades in the wilderness. And before sending him back, God placed divine signs in his hands to prove that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob had truly spoken. First, the Lord said, "What is that in your hand?" "A staff," Moses answered. God told him to throw it down, and the staff became a serpent. Moses jumped back, but God commanded, "Reach out your hand." He grabbed the serpent by the tail, and it became a staff again. Then God told him, "Put your hand into your cloak." When Moses pulled it out, it was white with leprosy, as if dying. "Put it back," God said. And when Moses obeyed, his hand was restored, healthy again. And if Egypt still refused to believe, God added a third sign. "Take water from the Nile and pour it on dry ground. It will turn to blood." Armed with these signs, visible, undeniable miracles, Moses finally accepted the mission. The Lord assured him, "I will be with your mouth," even when Moses insisted he was slow of speech. So Moses returned to Jethro and said he needed to go back to his people in Egypt. And with staff in hand, the very staff now called the staff of God, he set out. On the road, the Lord sent Aaron, Moses' older brother, to meet him. The two embraced, reunited after 40 long years. Moses told Aaron everything God had said and showed him the signs. Together, they traveled to the elders of Israel. Aaron spoke the words God commanded, and Moses performed the signs before the people. And the people believed. When they heard that God had seen their suffering, they bowed their heads and worshipped. God equipped Moses at 80 years old, proving it's never too late, never too impossible, and never too far for God to work powerfully through a willing heart. Stay tuned for episode 6, where Moses and Aaron stand before Pharaoh for the very first time.